Hi, today we are going to Australia, a huge island in the middle of nowhere with a population of over 27 million. And same as us Canadians, Her Majesty the Queen is the head of the state. Or is it the king now? I don't follow the celebrity news.
Salam. Let us hope the door does not fly our Boeing.
We have arrived after 15 and a half hours of flight. It breaks a man. Okay, we finally settled. Maybe let's do some sightseeing first. Dang, this room has some view. Enough of that. What have we got here? Look at this nonsense of the switch. Why are they so small? Am I Gulliver and Australians are a bunch of Lilliputians? In North America, we have these giant panels of a switch and we easily go on and off. And here, I have to search accurately for the switch and press it. And look at this. All the switches here turn off when you push up and turn on when you push down. It's backwards. I mean, it is Australia. People also drive on the wrong side of the street too. Which reminds me, does the water turn the other way around when draining? Well, that didn't help. Look at the seats. They change direction. Did you? All their plugs have switches, although this one is a little bit suspicious. What's going on back there? Should have brought my screwdriver. There you go. It's better now. And their plugs, well, North American plug, Australian plug. They look very much the same. They use similar size blades. They have both earth, but the similarities stop right there. North American plugs are exposed all over, but like the UK plugs, the Australian ones have half of it covered. So when you push this into the outlet and the prongs connect to live voltages, this area doesn't have any exposed live voltage. While when you plug the North American ins and they make contact, you still have a lot of exposed live voltage. So if some kid comes around and touches it like that, they're gonna get shocked. Now, is this simple thing so hard to do? Why don't we do it in North America, for God's sake? Well, I mean, that should be the case in theory. Let's put some thin wire on the prongs and see if they actually never have exposed wire. Same test I did in United Kingdom. I put my wires on the exposed metal and I'll push it into the outlet. So if the outlet pushes my wire back over the non-conductive material safely, there won't be any arcs. Otherwise, it means that some of the exposed metal is still, you know, exposed. So for their safety's sake, it better not arc. Yep, no arcing. Ooh, do I have to turn this on? I guess I have to try again. Okay, no arcing. Hey, it didn't arc! Well, Australia 1, UK 0. And you know what's great for traveling? My sponsor, Saily. It provides an electronic SIM or eSIM for your phone that replaces your phone's SIM card when you travel, so you can use cellular data on your phone in over 200 countries in the world and avoid roaming charges. Well, I didn't use it for my travel to Australia. I had heard about it, but I used my service provider's roaming service that allows me to use it around the world for around $12 a day. So for $120 US, I was set for my trip. Saily is another way to do it. For $3.99? Even if I get 10 gigabits for 30 days, it's just $17.29. Oh wait, that's without my promo code. You can use my promo code ElectroBOOM at checkout or just visit Sally.com/ElectroBOOM and you get another 15% off. So I would be paying $15.29 for 10 gigs of data for my trip. Damn it, I lost over $100. Damn it, we lost over $200 because my wife did the same thing as me. Wow. Before you travel, install the Sally app on your phone, set it up and install the eSIM. You just install it once for all countries. Then you get a suitable plan for the country you are visiting. Using my promo code, of course. And the eSIM automatically activates as soon as you land in your destination. And just like that, you will have data for your entire trip. Do it and stop bleeding money. So similar to United Kingdom, they also have switches on all their outlets. The Australian earth is also a blade, which doesn't matter, but their live voltages have angles on them, unlike the North American counterparts. Such a simple fact makes a great difference because even in the devices where you don't need earth, there is no way you can plug them upside down. It's always keyed and you have to plug it the same way. This makes sure, well, as long as they wired your house or apartment correctly, that the live voltage always goes over the same wire to your device. But in a lot of cases, in the North American earthless plugs, you don't have control over that and you can plug it upside down. But in a lot of cases, I also see that the plug has a wider earth blade so that you can't plug it backwards. But just doing this, you can never plug it upside down. So in my opinion, you can design better for safety when things are known. Oh, I forgot to check. Accurately 240 volts. What frequency? 50 hertz. Very United Kingdom of them. Which one is live though? Yup, this one is live. Yep, the left side is live. But they don't have any tiny safety doors in there. Unlike North America, we are safer there. You're not safer. Where's all the snakes and tarantulas and crocodiles they promised? I guess they're all in the back rooms. Back door. Outdoors. Outbacks. They're all in the outbacks. So these trains took inspiration from my old video, I guess. See right now, the top of them is connected to a wire and they get charged, and in the rest of the city, these disconnect and they run on their internal batteries, I suppose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were completely inspired by my video. I mean, for sure they were. Come on, let me have this one. See? They pulled it down and they run on their battery for the rest of the city. I like it here, although their electricity is in good shape, but unlike Switzerland, they don't mind letting their wires show. Nice houses. Let me see if I can show you this. All of their fuse panel and electricity is right here. I don't like the in-your-face attitude of these breakers on the houses. I want to touch them, but I can't. Damn it. Wires. Wires everywhere. So this is how they power their houses, I guess, eh? 240 volts comes here and splits into all these houses. And it is a sine wave, but a pretty distorted sine wave at that. What is that? Ow! Damn it! Stepped on this stupid live wire. Ow! It's good that the skin at the sole of the feet is quite thick. Otherwise, 240 volts hurts like a. But they're fuses, man. They're just outside. Aren't they worried that the rain or environment may get into those breakers and break them? Cute houses with questionable electrical wiring and stuff. I like it. But all the wiring is over the streets. So like Europe, they better have central ground fault protection because I don't see it on the outlets, and with 240 volts, you better have it. Oh, look at that. First try too. Nice. They left it in the hotel room. I love these guys. What do we have here? Wall oven, air conditioner, safety switch, protected power, protected power. These are all RCD, ground fault protection. Let's see. They're all functional too. Does it say 30 milliamps there? Very standard. And does it mean all different rooms have their own breakers? This is nice. Let's go test it with the resistor. So again, I'll be using my beloved potentiometer, but this thing has blown up on me before when I was trying to adjust it plugged into the live voltage. So this time, I'm gonna tune it first and then plug it. First, I tune it to 12,000 ohms for 20 milliamps, and that shouldn't trigger the RCD. Almost 1200 ohm. This is on, and we plug it in. Oh, not again. There you go. At least this one worked. Oh wait, the reason it blew up wasn't because the breaker didn't open fast enough. I set it at a level that the breaker wouldn't open at all, which means it heated up and melted and shorted, and that's when the breaker popped open. Which means if I set a fresh potentiometer to less than 8 kilo ohms for more than 30 milliamps current, maybe the breaker trips fast enough for it to survive. This time it's set to around 7 kilo ohms. Will it survive? Yeah, for God's sake. Well, the fact of the matter is that the RCD pops open, maybe not fast enough to save the potentiometer, but probably fast enough to save a human. Hopefully. Well, we are leaving this hotel, going into the next one in the same city. But perhaps I can test some of the details in the new one. This is nice. Yo, their ships also have outlets. I wish I had my resistor with me so I could test for ground fault protection. I found the biggest outlet and plug in Australia. Even this one has a switch on it. I'm sure the ground fault protection also works. Yo, what do we have here? Damn it, one day I forgot to bring my multimeter and it seems like we have, what, 32 amp, 500 volts! I missed my multimeter. So, we are in our new hotel room, scattered all over the place with such a view. Let's see if I can find the breaker now. So far, Australian breakers have been pretty accessible. Should be around here somewhere. Huh? Oh no. Not here too? That's the entire room. Oh no.
What happened?
There is no breakers in the room. No! Where's the breaker? I bet it's somewhere out here. Oh, for God's sake. But at least from what I experienced so far, Australians are a more sensible bunch. They have different breakers for stoves, air conditioners, and ground fault protection for different outlets and lights. So if I trip anything, it will be only the local outlets and lights. So I guess let's test the outlets. I turn it on. And I have my 6.8 kilo ohm resistor here instead of the potentiometer, and this one shouldn't blow up like the potentiometer. And don't try to do this at home, this is dangerous. I'm a professional, okay? I'm holding the side that I'm going to plug into earth first and plug the other side into live. Well, you always connect the earth first. That's why in all these outlets that have earth prong, that prong is longer than the rest, so when you insert it, it always makes the first contact. It is important for safety that all the devices that need grounding are grounded first before live voltage flows into them. I want one kangaroo, one crocodile, one emu. Oh my God. I get one kangaroo. Boy, are you stuck here in the door hinge? Being suffocated in this narrow spot? Are you gonna blow up anytime now? Well, it survived this long. As a matter of fact, is it powered? Nope, doesn't have power. Good. My sister-in-law told me, that's her Australian accent, that you must keep these switches off because if you keep them on, it consumes electricity even when nothing is plugged in. How is that even possible? When you don't have anything plugged in, a switch is not gonna consume power. I also found that they have the breakers here in the closet. These are protected lights. Are these the same thing? Yeah. So there you go. They're all functional. I assume these are all the outlets because the other one is stove and air conditioner and stuff. Main switch. Then what is that one up there? I don't know. What is this one? I don't know. I guess now we can test the ground fault protection. We turn this on and put the resistor in first on the ground. Wait, why am I doing it like this? I can turn it off. I can do it safely here. It's good that they have switches. Now I can plug in my resistor first safely like this and then turn it on like that. Did it work? Hey, look at this. It's this one. It worked without any explosive incidents. I'm generally pretty impressed with the Australian systems. It's updated and safe and fresh and functioning. There is still relative peace. Yo. What is this place? Oh my god. It's a huge theater. Oh my god. Why is Jesus holding a Microsoft Windows flag?
David Jones? I think I know it, David Jones.
Oh my god. Do you see that? That guy? Is that Dave Jones filming himself? Dave, he's not just an electrical YouTube channel. This guy owns the largest electrical forum. Let's do a selfie. I'm sorry.
Hey, what?
Hello. Hi, this is Dave Jones.
Come on, mate. Come on. Seriously? What?
Come on. What? Dave Jones, guys. He's.
Okay, so you see my YouTube.
Yeah, just a selfie, man. Come on.
All right.
Okay, that's it. Let's go to my hotel room.
Hey, what?
Go. I want to do some electrical testing in my hotel room. Come on. We can do it. Let's go.
What?
We are on the longest. You explain it better.
We are on the longest moving walkway in the southern hemisphere, except we're doing the moving.
Yeah,
because,
and it's broken.
there's nothing down here, by the way, folks. It's just a car park.
Sure, you don't want to go into the car park and.
Maddie's on the hunt.
I have a feeling we can find something down here.
Right. Okay.
There is a PowerPoint. You call it a PowerPoint here?
Yeah.
I always say outlets. I don't know if I'm right or not at all. Should I put my resistor in there, you think?
Let's do it. Why not?
Fine.
It's fine.
Let's see if it has any voltage on it at all first, before we plug our resistor in there.
It is in volts, yeah? It's got another light,
yeah.
2 volts.
There is nothing. Sorry about that.
2 volts.
Let's go find another PowerPoint. Okay, this time using the easy blog meter.
The meter of champions.
Okay, it's off. Now we turn it on.
Technically, it does have the probes backwards, but
Oh, yeah.
you know, it is AC. No, nothing. What a loser.
They knew I was coming. So. Okay, let's see. Oh, 1.4
1.4 volts again.
Disappointment ensued.
We were 240 volts, and then they changed it to 230 volts.
Is it in here?
So,
oh, this one says on. Is it what goes in there?
oh yes, that is going to there. It's on, right? Oddball. Oh, I just noticed all of the parking lights just flashed. Oh, look.
I fixed it. Am I fixing it or?
I don't know. Usually those lights are permanently on.
Nope.
Nope.
At least we fixed the lights, I guess.
Oi, mate!
Run!
Let's go.
Oi, stop! Oi!
This way!
That's me. Oh, that's coming. Yeah, just go to the metro.
All right, I'm going down
That
to the
way, yeah.
metro.
I'll take the Uber. Let's go.
Well, I couldn't get Dave to come into my room, but I'm sure I can test this last part myself. But he gave me his own specialty EV blog multimeter. Thanks, mate. All I want to know is how long it takes from a ground fault, like for example from when I touch the live wire and get electrocuted, to when the protection device cuts the power off and saves me. So here's what I did. I'm monitoring the live voltage on my scope and have my resistor between live and earth and have the cable plugged into the wall, but the wall is off right now. As soon as I turn it on, I'll have voltage here, but the protection kicks in and I'll see how long it takes for it to turn off. So ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, what happened? Look! We have a waveform. So it seems like it took less than a full cycle for the protection to kick in, and so it should take less than 20 milliseconds for you to die. I mean, for the protection to kick in and save your life.
Laugh for me, you laughing animal. Say You see those things in the sky? They're giant bats. Bats everywhere. And that's it. Come on, Swan. Come back, Black Swan. Oh, and still all the bats are flying over our heads, going about their business from their roosting station in the middle of this area. Batman! Mr. Batsy. نگاه کن چه شکلیه داره چیزی میخوره. What are you eating, Bat?
I feel like the Australian electrical system might be my favorite. Yes, United Kingdom has the most complete one, but Australian one has everything they have except for the fuses in their plugs, which might be a little bit unnecessary anyway. But other than that, not only they have all the safety features, but unlike UK or some European countries that have a single RCD ground fault protection for the entire room, and if there is a fault, you lose all functionality in the room, they have multiple different breakers and only the one with the fault pops and you keep the functionality of the rest. So they are my favorites so far, and we are not even going to consider North American standard. But if you feel like your country has some better safety codes, let me know what they are, and when I travel there, I'll check them out. So speak now or forever hold your peace.